What's up guys, Adam here, and welcome to the start of a brand new career mode. This is going to be a youth squad career mode. This is going to be based off Cutzy's Youth Squad Legends. Great guy, great channel, great series that he invented back in FIFA 13. Still does to this day, and that's where I'm drawing inspiration for this new series. This is going to be a Pescara youth project where all I'm going to be doing is taking youth players, taking regens, taking players on the free agents list or players from other clubs that are all regenerated and trying to build one of the best youth teams. Now we're currently on August 14, 2016, and we already have 11 players ready to go and ready to start this season, and I'm going to show you exactly how I got them right now. So I went into the free agents list and I went and picked up Gamakov, Pirgov, Reina, and Pereira. Those were 4 free agents that I signed straight away into the club. I also hired 3 youth scouts. Stefano Ferrari, I sent him to Italy for 3 months to search for a playmaker. Jose Enrique, I sent him to Spain to search for a winger. And I sent Noah LeBlanc to Belgium to search for a goalkeeper. And after all of that was said and done, here's the squad that we ended up with. So we have a full starting 11 right now of regenerated players and scouted players. Now, it's going to be tough. It is going to be very, very tough this series because I'm going to try to stay in the Serie A this season because I did not put Pescara down to Serie B like I originally thought I was going to do. I kept them in the Serie A. Now, let's go take a look at them right now. So, in goal, we have Lemons. He's a 52 overall goalkeeper. At right back, we do not have a right back. So, we're playing a right winger. Rossi, he is an Italian right winger and left winger. I'm going to be doing a squad report in the future. This episode is just to show you guys what the series is going to be about. We have Gamakov. He's a left midfielder, can also play as a central midfielder, but he's quite tall and I think he could do well at center back. We have Pirgov, who is a central defensive midfielder. He's going to be playing at center back for the time being until we scout a new center back. And we finally have somebody in their natural position, Reina, a fullback, a Peruvian fullback, high medium work rates. He's 16 years old, and I think he's going to be decent. Now, in the midfield, we do not have any players who actually play midfield. We have Fernandez, a right winger from Spain, 3-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, 17 years old. He's going to be playing as the regista. We have Reyes, a striker. He's going to be playing as a central midfielder, a Spanish striker. He's going to be playing in the midfield. And we have Aguilar, a Spanish striker who has 5-star weak foot. So maybe you never know what he can turn out to be in the future. I'm going to want to keep the core of these players for maybe the whole of the series. Maybe they're either going to be in the starting 11 or in the substitutes or in the reserves. I don't really want to get rid of these guys, but we're going to have to see exactly what happens in the future. Now up top, we have Pereira, one of the free agents that I actually signed. He's a left midfielder from India. High-low work rates, can play as a left midfielder, right midfielder, and a central defensive midfielder. 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. Doesn't have the best of stats, but he'll have to do for now. A right wing, we have Santana, a Spanish right winger, can also play as a left midfielder. 2-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. He does have some decent ball control. I guess you could say decent dribbling, good curve, decent long shots. And then I'm guessing gonna be the star of this team this season, Campos, a striker from Spain. Does have some decent physical and technical attributes. And then take a look at him. He has 5-star skill moves, medium low work rates, striker, center forward, 5'9", Spanish. And I honestly think he's going to be one of our main strikers this season. Now, all the way up until now, I did not do any training on the players. The growth you see from some of these players have just been naturally occurring. I did not train any of them. I wanted to be, I just wanted to keep it for the beginning of the season. Then we're going to start into training. So we have our full starting 11. Let's go take a look at our objectives for the season. They want us to reach the round of 32 stage in the Coppa Italia. We've already completed that for some reason. For our youth, they want us within 2 seasons have at least 1 player from the youth academy signed in the first team, play at least 50% of the games in the next season. I think we're going to be able to complete that and keep player salary growth under 20%. So we're not going to be looking to, renegotiate contracts. Let's take a look at brand exposure, sell out, at least 85% attendance. So at least 50% of league home games this season. That is going to be very tough. Financial is the player salary growth. These domestic success, they want us to finish mid-table. Now that's going to be tough. That is going to be very, very tough. I think we're either going to finish maybe just outside, hopefully the relegation zone. But honestly, it's going to be very, very tough this season. And I'm hoping for a great and tough season and continental success. We do not have anything because we are not in either the Champions League or the Europa League. So let's start it off with a Coppa Italia match coming up against Salerno at the Stadio Adriatico. So as you're seeing right here, there's a way to actually make the game even harder than it actually is. And this tip was actually given to me by the same YouTuber who, you know, started this whole series, Cutzy. He showed me that you can actually change the other team's lineup. So what I'm going to do with a second controller, I'm going to be fixing Salerno's lineup so they have the best players in each position. So it looks like Minala is going to be replacing Buselato. Let's see if they have any defenders that, you know, maybe need to be changed. Do they have some 70 rated on the bench? No. I think this is Salerno's best lineup. Only one change, but hopefully it'll make a difference. Let's get into this first match coming up against Salerno in the second round of the Coppa Italia. Also, one more thing before this game starts. For the first month, until we actually get at least 3 substitutes, the injury frequency and the injury severity is going to be all the way down at 0. So we're going to be playing every single match with the same starting 11, and you know, we're not going to get any injuries, so we're always going to be using youth players. And let's just go ahead and select sides, get the second controller off Salerno, and let's get into this match. There's our captain. I think it's Gamakov. And this is going to be very, very tough, especially with players who are playing out of position, players who should not be playing in that position. I've done my best to, you know, choose the best starting 11 here. And let's do this. Let's see if we can walk out of here with a victory. I know it's going to be very tough, but we're taking on a Serie B side, so hopefully we'll have a better chance of victory here and progressing into the next round. Here's Aguiar to Campos. Campos, can he send that into Reyes? Reyes back into Aguiar. Aguiar in the box, going to go for the shot. He gets blocked. One of our first shots attempted, once again gets blocked. Here's Zito. He's going to send that one in. Can Lemons get a save? And Rosina is going to be scoring past Lemons. Nothing we can do about that one. It's 1-0 to Salerno. That's the end of the first half. We have 45 minutes left to maybe draw this game level or, you know, walk out of here with the victory. If not, we're going to be knocked out of the Coppa Italia. Campos trying to show a bit of skill. He gets around with the rainbow flick. He's still on it. Campos, can he take it in? Good dribbling by Campos. Campos going to try to get around 1-2. Doing a bit too much. Some good skills, but nothing really threatening enough. Okay, we pick it back up. Fernandez, can he find Campos? Good ball, Campos. Can he find back Fernandez? Fernandez is in the box. Fernandez into Campos. Campos going to go for a shot. Campos! Our first shot on target. Easily saved by the goalkeeper. He had to dive, but it was a routine save. Let's send this one in. Gamakov, can he get to it? No, he cannot. It's picked up by Campos. Can he send in a cross? That one takes a deflection. Nobody can get on the end of that, but we're going to pick it back up. Birgov, can we find somebody? Here's Gamakov. Gamakov to Pereira. Pereira, who does he got? Nobody. He's going to pick it back up. Reyes. Reyes to Aguiar. Aguiar back into Reyes, and Bernardini has been everywhere this match. Pereira, Aguiar. Aguiar outside the box. Aguiar goes for the shot. Easily saved by Gomes. Here's Rossi. Santana. Santana, play this one in. There's Campos and Perico. Gonna head that one away for a corner. Come on, Campos. Whip this one in. Can Gamakov get to it? And obviously it's Bernardini, picked up by Reyes. Reyes gonna go for a shot. Reyes, he takes the shot. It hits off the post. How have we not scored? How in the world have we not scored? Reyes is back on the ball. Can we find Reina? Reina into Aguiar. Aguiar gonna try to give it to somebody. Vitale is there. My goodness. Let's give it back into Pereira. Pereira. Bernardini. My goodness. I'm gonna have to freaking scout somebody named Bernardini soon because he's so good. Rossi into Reyes. Reyes. Good pass. Good passing outside the box. Fernandez gonna go for the shot. Fernandez. Great save by Gomes, and it looks like, yes, our goalkeeper's coming up. We have almost everybody in the box. Santana whips this one in. Can we find somebody? It's bouncing around. Rossi is there. Reina picks it up. Reina outside the box. Here's Reyes once again. Gonna go for the shot. Gomes, easy save. It looks like we're gonna bow out of the Coppa Italia unless they do something catastrophic over here. Come on, let's get to this ball. Let's get to this ball. Improta. Gamakov cannot get to it. First match, first loss to a Serie B side. If we had this much trouble against Serie B teams, we are going to have a terrible season, but showed some great promise in the second half. We were unable to score. We hit a post, some good saves, and we're out of the Coppa Italia. Final match stats, 7 shots, 5 on target. We dominated in possession. We just could not seem to find the back of the net. Now, Campos is going to be our best player, so he's going to be going on headers and volleys and sharpshooting. Ferrari, he's a player in the youth squad. He's 15 years old, so he's not eligible to be promoted yet. And Lefebvre is a goalkeeper who is more promising than Lemon, so that's one of the reasons I'm going to be training him on one-on-one goalkeeping and throws and drop kicks. So these are going to be the training sessions for this month. Hopefully they can increase in overall. Campos gets a C and a D, Ferrari gets a D, Lefebvre gets a C and a C in his first training session. And let me go show you our actual players who are in our youth academy, who we have not signed. We have Gilles Leblanc, 52 overall with potential of 71 to 94. Lefebvre is 52 overall with a potential of 74 to 94. He's going to be hopefully the better goalkeeper. And Ferrari is 62 overall with a potential of 80 to 94. He looks like he's going to be something very, very special. It's just a matter of time that we have to wait until he actually reaches 16 and we can promote him. So that's going to be the end of this episode. We're going to be starting the season in full force next time. Whatever full force means. It's going to be tough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And I will see you next time.
Do it!
Do what?
Just do it!
Okay, do what?
Do it!
Subscribe to my channel. But I already am subscribed. Oh. Follow me on Twitter at the Nobz YT.
No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it!
But I can't.
Yes, you can!
Oh, okay.